up? I got Naskin here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you.
So you've come out of this tunnel for 14 years now. What does it feel like to look at this when you come out?
That's exciting. I mean, from the first day I got here and kind of took the tour and you looked around the stadium, Favre's name wasn't up there yet, but you just understood the history when you started looking at Lambeau, Lombardi, Willie Davis, Ray Nitschke, Bart Starr. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the game. I grew up watching old VHS tapes of Super Bowl highlights, and who was in them? The Green Bay Packers.
That was the first century of Packers football, and now it's Aaron Rodgers to lead them in the next century. Is that a little wow to you?
It's definitely wow. I mean, I don't take that for granted. When you realize how many great players have played here, you know, it'd be fun one day to have my name up there somewhere.
I think it might happen.
We'll see.
Rodgers and I stood in the south end zone at Lambeau, on the exact spot of Bart Starr's quarterback sneak to win the Ice Bowl 51 years ago. It's clear that Rodgers reveres this place, the history it holds, and the man who authored the greatest moment in a century of Packer football.
I got to ask you about Bart Starr. He's 84, you're 34. Basically a half century divides you. What unites you?
Well, for me, it was just a sincere appreciation for him reaching out in 2008. You know, when the changeovers happened with Brett, him and his wife Cherry started writing me letters.
What were his letters saying?
Just super supportive and encouraging. And it meant the world to me because I knew I had the support of one of the greatest players of all time and definitely one of the greatest Packers of all time.
The feeling from Starr and wife Cherry is mutual. Last week, I visited Starr, who lives in Alabama. He's recovering from a 2014 stroke. And it wasn't easy, but he wanted desperately to read a message he wrote to his friend on the eve of the Packers' 100th season.
You are a strong leader. Cherry and I are admiring you because you are one of the finest men we have ever met.
You're going to run out onto this field on Sunday night, leading the Packers into the first game of the next century. What are you going to feel like Sunday night when you do that?
Proud. You know, this is one of the top positions in all the sports, I think. We feel like we are America's team. You know, other teams have kind of taken that mantra from time to time, but we're just a blue-collar city with a team that's been around there for 100 years and been a part of some incredible NFL history. To me, there's no better job in sports.
It's kind of cool that it's the Bears, isn't it?
It's always fun with the Bears, man. We've played like 196 times, yeah. We're up by 2.
So, I just love my team. Yeah, that's the team with them big G's on the helmet.